And you might have noticed a change with the city of La Crescent's police force. As part of being a Green Step city since 2015, La Crescent PD has now added a new vehicle to its fleet. Crystal Flintrop gives us a first look.
In 2021, a bipartisan infrastructure law was passed, requiring each state to develop a state carbon reduction strategy.
Those carbon reduction program funds are targeted to reducing carbon emissions. In the state of Minnesota, the largest current source of carbon emissions is transportation, so vehicles. We had done a study a few years ago that studied the fleet of city vehicles, and that study kind of gave us some recommendations about what vehicles travel the most, are used the most, and the police squad cars are the vehicles that are used the most.
Using money from the carbon reduction program, the city of La Crescent was able to acquire a more energy efficient vehicle to add to the police department's fleet.
He got a grant and he said, Chief Oshler, would you like to have a Tesla for a squad car? And I knew that has been done in the past. Other departments have did that. And I said, sure, it's basically a free car. All we needed to do was pay for the upfitting.
By spring of 2024, the Tesla squad car was ready to go.
With the upfitting process, they all fitted with its own battery. And so what happens is with that battery, the Tesla actually charges that battery, and that battery operates the lights, the radio, charges the computer.
And the benefits outweigh those of the traditional vehicle with an internal combustion engine.
It's a zero-emission vehicle, so it has no tailpipe, so there's no emissions coming out of this vehicle.
Regenerative braking is the only thing they really have to get used to. It slows you down, you don't have to apply the brakes as much. In the course of that, it charges the battery.
So far, officers and residents alike are impressed.
It's a blast to drive. It's state-of-the-art technology, if you ask me, and my officers are into all that stuff, technology and everything, so they think it's as all the bells and whistles.
He says this is just one example of how the police department is improving technology and resources for a more sustainable future. In La Crescent, I'm Crystal Flintrop.
And the city of La Crescent has allocated additional carbon reduction program funds for the next 5 years. They say they're exploring likely adding 2 electric vehicles next year and then a third in 2027.